Good morning, guys. This is a GWM Cannon S-Lux. So this is the top tier variant. While it already has a fog lamp and set of LED headlights, I found that the lights, especially during rain, is not so bright. I miss seeing the lines on the tollway, particularly in NLEX, SLEX. So I'm in the Philippines. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'll be installing 4 pieces of auxiliary lights, which will serve as fog lamps and auxiliary headlights. I was trying to find the best location. Initially, I was thinking the number plate, using a bracket like this, so that fits there, and then you can install the auxiliary lamps there. But I think, yeah, that would work. But I found a set of headlights that are relatively thin, and they will actually fit here. So the trouble is, how do you install it into this grill? So I found a way. So what I did was I fabricated this sets of metals, have it painted, and I measured in such a way that it just exactly fit exactly here, with a bit of clearance. The idea is like that one there. Yeah. So this will be the mounting points of the two headlights. Yeah, I will remove that later, don't worry. And then there will be another one here and another one here. So yeah, that's where I will mount them. So these are the headlights. So each one is rated at 40 amps, 40 watts. So you have 4, so that's 160 watts. When I measured the current, it's about 3 amps, so that's translated about 36 watts, so not too bad. So this is about 150, 160 watts. So it's got yellow light and white light. So the yellow light is points downward, so that will be the low beam or fog lamp, and then the white light is the high beam, so it points upward. And I have they all connected, but there are 3 wires. So it has red and yellow, black, yellow, and red. So the black is the common or the negative, and then the yellow is the yellow light, so that's the low beam, and then the red is the high beam or the white light. So I've already combined these two and have them wired and connected to this connector. I did the same thing on the other side, like so. So combine the red to red, yellow to yellow, and black to black, and they come out there. Yep. And then once they come out, so I have them right here. So the black now becomes the blue. Anyway, that's the negative. This one is the low beam, and this is the high beam. So it's like just you're looking at just one light. I'll be using this relay. It's a single channel rated at 12 volts and 30 amps. So this setup is about 15 amps, I think, or 13. So this is more than enough. And it is wireless, so you have this remote. The one thing I like about this one is, aside from its 30 amps, is that you have a dedicated on and dedicated off. So there's no guessing. So if you're not be sure to be off, you can press it several times. This is the wiring diagram that I have prepared. So that's the left set of lights, and this is the right set of lights. Anyway, they're essentially the same, so no worries there. So I have them connected like as shown here, and they will all terminate into the 30 amp relay there. and then the other will be, the last two will be connected to the power supply, which is the 300 watts auxiliary power switch. Yeah, so I think it's the EV1 in the Cannon. So to make the wiring simple, I connected all the negative. Yeah, so that's the block for the light, and then they're connected all together, and also the negative in the relay right there. Negative, negative. So all this negative will be connected here in this blue or black, yeah, and they will be connected to the negative of the power supply, which is connected to the body, yeah. And then that's all the black, and then all the low beam, which I colored here, sorry, yeah, low beam is red. They will all be connected into this left side, so it will terminate into this point here, terminal. And then the high, I called her blue. They'll all be connected. So this will be the so this yellow here will be terminated to this particular terminal, yeah, on the left side. Yeah, so this one goes there, and then the red, sorry, I should have called it red anyway. This red wire, which is blue in the diagram, will be connected to here, so like that, right? And then for the input, which will come from the 300 watts, so I'll have them branch into two, and they'll come out to here. So yeah, that's the diagram. So I'll focus on here so that you have a better view of the circuit diagram. To make it easy to install, I'll remove this first. Yeah, remove them first. So it's here, and then we'll connect them later. One down, and it's not perfectly aligned, but it's fine. Yeah, it's a bit skewed. So let's show the inside. Can you see it? You need to put some spacer so that it's aligned like that. The other one is here. The other thing to do is to remove this. And yeah, let me show you again what's inside. And then there, hope you can see that. And the other side there. And yeah, right there. Just too difficult. Yeah, so we're gonna connect this. Yeah. So difficult. Okay. Hope you can see that. This is the auxiliary switch one. And let's try first the low. Oops. Oh, turn it on first. Yeah. Then on. Off. Then side high. And then off. Let's try both. Low. High. There you go. The lights on the left side is a bit off, so I need to adjust that farther. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. You can really see the road. See that if you turn this off. Oops. There you go. Yeah. Big difference, right? Here's the view from the side. View from inside. Let's turn it off. Now the final setup. Oops, that's high beam. Oh no. And this is the low beam. And oh, it's a low beam. Yep, it's tolerable. Yep, and then two together. Sorry.